Hello, my name is Sushant Sarjini. I'm here to submit my assignment for the international leadership. That is our coursework one assignment. My group number is 36 and my student ID is 140505554. So starting with the coursework, explaining about the new slides. So the introduction and overview of the leader. So I've chosen leader name Giorgia Meloni. So, speaking about that, the leader model focused on enhancing her leadership effectiveness through principles and integrity and sociability. She acknowledged the importance of adapting her leadership styles to various political landscapes and focusing strong alliances to achieve the vision for the Italy's future. Meloni emphasized the role of ethical leadership in building trust and credibility, aiming to balance idealism with practicing implementing strategies. Her reflecting underscores a commitment to continuous learning and development, aim, aiming to lead the Italy with transparency and adaptability. Who is Giorgia Meloni? She is the Prime Minister of Italy, and her political party is Brothers of Italy, Fratelli d'Italia. Early life, she was born in 1977 in Rome, Italy, raised in a working class district of Garibella. Political career. The youth movement began her political journey in Italian social movement. Early roles elected as member of Italian Chamber of Deputies in 2006. Speaking about her leadership qualities and with respect to the theories. So the theories which I've used for this to explain about the Giorgia Meloni is for the trial theories to the leadership. So Giorgia Meloni emphasizes integrity and sociability as a core element for the leadership approach. She reflects on the importance of building trust through transparent and ethical practices, crucial for effective leadership in political arena. Adaptability. Meloni acknowledged the need to adopt the leadership style to different political contexts and challenges, aiming to forecast strategic alliances and consequences to advance a vision for the Italy's future. Continuous learning. She commits to continuous learning and development, recognizing its role in enhancing leadership effectiveness and maintaining relevance in dynamic political environment. So talking about the skill theories of the leadership, in total, I've used two theories. One is trial theory, and second one is skill theory for the leadership. So skill theory leadership contains three bifurcation, which are mainly top management skills, middle management, and supervisory management skills. So how she has been performed or how she has implemented her top management skills. So Melon is well known for political figure who exhibit political savvy strategic vision and influence over national policies. And middle management skills, she led and organized party members, making sure that the goals are met by using sound judging and problem solving techniques. Supervisory management. Meloni ensured effective party strategies implemented by offering directions, encouragement, and support to local leaders for grassroots members. The leadership approach. So the leadership approach that has been used transformation leadership approach, which has its headings for the prosmatic influences, personalized attention, visionary leadership. And the leadership approaches for the second one is descriptive leader approach, challenges to status quo, innovative thinking, adaptability. Connective between the theories. So if we just connect all the theories and we can just learn more about the person. So Milan's descriptive leadership strategies is one line with her innovative thinking and visionary leaderships. The charisma and challenges which the personality has implemented and diversified through her personality and her political profile. So her challenges to establish core enhances her charisma, influence as a transformative leader. Meloni's charm aims it's in winning people over her indisputable policies. Personal attention and adaptability by the global leader Meloni was like her adaptability and the individualized attention she provide to her followers go hand in hand. She stayed adapted and sensitive to shift political circumstances by comprehending and attending to the requirement of her supporters. Strength and weaknesses. So talking about the strength and weaknesses, so visionary leadership, transformation leadership inspire following with a comprehensive vision on the future of providing clear and direct purpose. Charismas, charismatic influences, the rally people behind in the vision through personal charisma, forecasting motivation and loyalty. So talking about challenges that state score, the leaders drive significant challenges and innovations, questioning, establishing norms, innovations and thinking. So they promote creative problem solving and new approaches to the persist issues. Weaknesses, our reliance and charisma. The effectiveness of the transformation leadership can diminish if the leader's personality appeals, wants, or promise are unfulfilled. Implementation challenges. Translating visionary ideas with the practical policies can be difficult, often hindering by bureaucracy or logistical complexes. Public resistance. Ambitious reform can say strong oppositions leading to political and social unsent. So talking about another global leader, the name is Mr. Narendra Modi, who is the current Prime Minister of India, and he's also the Prime Minister for the third term for the respective nation. So, as a key player in the modern Indian politics, Narendra Modi is known for his equitous plans for the country's growth and his capacity to inspire the populace with his perspective and revolutionary leadership. During this time as Prime Minister, he has implemented important economic reforms, worked to strengthen governance, and launch programs to establish India as a prominent role. So talking about Narendra Modi, so looking for some of the basic details of the global leader of Prime Minister of India. So talking about her political party, the political party's name is Bharatiya Janata Party. Early life, born in September 17, 1950 in Gujarat, one of the state in India. He comes from a humble background with working as a tea seller in his youth. So back in his previous days before coming into the actual politics, he was working as a tea seller, and from that he just got involved in social service and in political works, and after that he just started his political journey thereafter. So political career, early involvement, early memberships in the Hindu nationalist Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh RSS has a big impact on his political philosophy. So it's the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh is a nationalized organization dedicated to the nationality and the patriotism towards the nation. So, joining with that organization, he entered into the national politics and became the chief minister of Gujarat, held the position of chief minister from 2001 until 2014. And after that, uh, he was just elected for the prime minister of India. Significant economic progress occurred during his administration, and Gujarat, the state where he was the chief minister, but there was controversies as well, especially conserving the Gujarat rights of 2002. So that was kind of a weakness that Mr. Narendra Modi had faced, despite of doing so much of economical and development for the respective state in his consequence. He has also been, found guilty for the rights that has happened for the state in 2002. So leadership theory, for the leadership theory, 12 theory to the leadership has been implemented for the personality. So talking about the integrity, Modi is we know for his devotion to his profession and public serving frequently, projecting an air of incorruptibility and unwavering committee to the advance of the country. So talking about sociability, Modi has developed a devoted following by keeping good contacts with both party members and the general public. He regularly interacts with people on social media and at public gatherings. So skills theory to the leadership. So as it's one of the personality who has been ruling a big democratic country for the consecutive 15 years. So the skills and theory for the leadership of that personality has been developed as it was already good enough to run a government for the nationalized country. And those skills for the managements that are supervisory, middle management, and top management were all being executed by the Prime Minister of India. So, talking about the supervisory management skills ensure effective party strategies executing by offering direction, encouragement, and support to local leaders and grassroots members. Is emphasis on involvement and grassroots mobilization, demonstration his aptitude as a supervisor. So, as the person has already started his career as a tea seller, so as being into that profession before the politics, he was very good in the supervisory management as it's been, starting from a very low and deep background. So those skills were being adopted since the personality was uh, yet to join the political careers. So we can see that into the supervisory management as his earlier career was. Talking about the middle management skills, organization and health party members guaranteeing the goals are met by using sound judgment and problem-solving techniques. Modi demonstrated this ability by navigating the complexes within his party and leading sizable political organization. So, as the person was a chief minister of Gujarat, so he actually acted as a middle management person who was directly uh, interrogating with the nationalized leaders for his own state development and all organizational and administrative work. So, in that sense, he has already executed the middle management skills into it in his early career before entering into the national politics. And that's how he worked on and went to the nationalized platform. So, talking about the top management skills, Modi is a well-known political figure who has politically savvy strategic vision and influence on national policies. His policies and strategic planning abilities are demonstrated by his Make in India and Digital India initiatives. So the initiative which he has making for the nation, that is Make in India and Digital India, has made a huge difference for him, apart from the other leaders in this and the platform for the national politics of India, as none of the person before the democracy has been started, no one has actually talked about the Make in India and Digital Indian activities and initiatives. So it basically Make in India was to just reduce the imports and the needs and the necessity of some commodities should be made in India with the tagline of Make in India. So by that, the funds and the finances of the nation will be circulated within the country, and that will be definitely helpful for the growth of the nation. So that was the main initiative for the Make in India, and the Digital India is uh, to make the platform digital as it's a growing economy, as it's a developing country. So Digital India has made a significant role for the national leader to be selected and been loved by many people for his political decisions and as a personality overall. So Digital India just made a huge difference in order to money management of the people with respect to the UPI payments that has already crossed trillions of transactions in a year. So that has actually made the, the top management skills of Mr. Narendra Modi, and that's what make him different from else other leaders for that respective country for sure. So leadership approaches of pseudo transformational leadership approach. Modi places a strong emphasis on real transformation objectives, including digital projects and economic changes, focused on welfare of citizens and the advancement of the country, avoiding self-interest and deceptive Narendra Modi's transformation global approaches for the leadership. Destructive leadership approach. Modi's destruction claims that his authoritarian management styles involve concentrating authorities and make snap judgments. That was for the authoritarianism. And polarization accused of fostering social and religious polarizations. So connective between the theories, visions, and innovation. Disruptive innovation tends fits to Modi's transformative ambitious supports to daring. Cutting edges measures that upset the established queue, charismas, and challenges. Ability to excite people, help get support for the radical changes, the capacity to motivate other lessons, opposition to challenges, personal attentions, and adaptability, failures care to consistency and flexibility in policy changes. The efficiency of the government is increased when the public requirements are met in flexibility. So strength and weaknesses for the approach. Visionary leaderships, India's are inspired by the Modi's vision of self-sufficient technology in advanced nations. Cosmetic influence in Modi successfully rallies the politicians to the advancement of the vision. Innovative thinking, digital India, and other subjective promotion, technology advancement and innovations. Transformation leadership approach, over beliefs in charisma, risk if there is resistance or a decline in personal attractiveness. In vision implementation challenges, vision ideas are difficult to translate into workplace policies, obstacles posed by bricks and difficulties carrying out large-scale projects. Public resistance. So public resistance, strong opposition to the adequate measures can result in the political and societal turmoil. Difficulties putting reforms into practices and winning support for them. So concluding that exhibitions socially and trustworthy leadership. So these were all the conclusion for the both the leaders who have been leading their respective countries, and talking about the recommendations for all of those. Continuous learning and development, giving continuous education top priority in order to adjust to the shifting condition. Ethical leadership practice kept governments accountable and transparent. Strategic vision and execution strike a balance between effective execution strategies. So these were all the recommendations for the conclusion that has been performed by both the leaders, and they've been doing good for their nations, and that's how their approaches and the theories are being linked with those personalities are being explained in this coursework of mine. Uh, the references are being added for all of those data which have been gained, as well as the citations are also being added for all the informations and the paragraphs which have been added on this PPT. So thank you so much for your patience. That's all. Thank you so much.